Hello everyone and welcome here to this special edition of JE22. So why are we making a special edition? So the last movie I made, video number 6, got a lot of attention. Actually we hit 120,000 people with this video. What is a huge number. I did not expect that, and it was an eye-opener that there's seriously a problem here and people wanted to help me, and we got a lot of response, we got a lot of feedback, and thank you for all of that. Now the problem comes to, I need to do something, and what is my next step gonna be? First of all, I would like to explain to you that this is a long process. Rome was not built in one day, and I need time to develop and sit down with the federations. We had a lot of comments about that the federations are evil, they're black, and money is going nowhere. Like, before we start throwing rocks at anyone, I would like to sit down, have meetings with the different federations and understanding how can we help. Because I don't want to throw the first stone, and I'm sure they don't want to throw the first stone, so let's sit down and see if we can resolve this peacefully. So in my comments I received some 700 comments, and I can't answer them all, so we picked a few questions that I'd like to answer. We like to help, and for sure we can do something, but I find it's very easy to find sponsors here because the bike industry is here. We have Giant, Merida, Specialized, you have many other big brands here. They're making their stuff in Taiwan, so of course they would like to help develop the cycling in Taiwan. Now we have Taipei bike show this week, and I find it very easy for people that has a race or want to make a race to go there and ask for sponsorships. I would like to help, so I have 2 requests already for people that's asking me to find some money for them, and I'm going to Taipei Bike Show on the 28th, where I'll see if I can find something. So a race organization, you have 2 kind of things. You have a race organization that they put on races, they're doing this for money, so they need to run their own business. This is a business, so of course they need to make some profit. They can pay their salaries, they can pay their employees. This is a normal business. The way they do this is they make a Gran Fondo in the morning with 3,000-4,000 people. This Gran Fondo kind of makes money to actually putting on the race in the evening. So there's a lot of these big races that have a Gran Fondo in the morning just to raise money to put on the big race. Because a big race is a money loser. You lose money on a big race. Now, no matter how you do it, because you can't get enough sponsors and enough advertisement as long as the TV is not on it. So that's the reason why you have a Gran Fondo in the morning. So again, this is a very sensitive topic. I'm not Taiwanese and I shouldn't really be saying anything bad about it, and I don't want to. I have seen that and heard from a lot of people that the Japanese coaching system that we are using right now is restricting riders from developing themselves. How to explain that? Without saying any names, whenever a rider gets very good, he can't leave that coach. The coach wants to keep him from developing or going to other teams where he's not longer the coach, because this coach gets money from this one rider when he wins something. But again, there's no races in Taiwan, so there's only one or 2 races in the year where this coach actually earns any money. This is a problem. The coach should not work like that. The coach should work the way that whenever the rider gets good enough to leave him, he should be proud to let him go on and live to the next step. Doesn't really work like that here. They want to keep that one because that's like their money back, and that shouldn't be like that. They should be happy to let that rider go, go World Tour, go Pro Conti or whatever, or even go Conti, to let him go. Because he reached that point where the coach can't help him more, where he needs to develop and go into the next step. So my plan, first of all, this week is very busy for me because we have the Taipei bike show, and of course I'm working for Factor, so I have a lot of stuff going on this week. However, we have 2 meetings with some federations in Taiwan, and I'm also trying to sit down with the real federation in Taipei to understand how can we move forward from here. Again, this is a long process. We can't change the cycling scene inside a week. This is a process that we're going to look at around 1 to 2 years before we're going to have some actual races coming and being stable. So my idea is that we're going to put on between 24 to 18 races a year, there's going to be a national series. But to develop this national series, I need to understand how does the different federation works. Can they work together? Or is this absolutely impossible for them to work together? I have heard it's absolutely impossible, but again, let's make the impossible possible. So if you like this video, then please like, share, or comment on this video, and take care. In episode 7 of my movies, I will tell you about my plan and my plan of making a team. So I plan on making a team in Taiwan with Taiwanese to help develop cycling.